Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, salam kebajikan, rahayu, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Perkenalkan, saya Hidayati Daeli, S.Pd, M.Pd, dosen di program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan Universitas Nias. NIDN 0119047909. Dilandasi rasa tanggung jawab sebagai dosen, maka saya menyampaikan pernyataan diri dosen sebagai bentuk unjuk kerja melaksanakan tridharma perguruan tinggi pada bidang pengajaran. Video ini merupakan salah satu proses sertifikasi dosen gelombang pertama tahun 2026 yang diselenggarakan oleh Kemdikti Saintek. Pada kesempatan ini, saya akan memaparkan video pelaksanaan pengajaran pada Mata Kuliah Fundamental Grammar dengan kode PIN 1216 yang diampu pada semester ganjil tahun akademik 2025-2026 untuk mahasiswa semester 1 dengan bobot 2 SKS tergolong mata kuliah inti program studi. Mata kuliah ini membekali mahasiswa tentang pengetahuan dasar teoritis konsep tata bahasa Inggris sehingga dapat mengkomunikasikannya secara lisan dan tulisan dalam konteks keseharian umum dan akademis. Adapun capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah ini yaitu 1. Menunjukkan sikap bertanggung jawab atas pekerjaan di bidang keahliannya secara mandiri. 2. Penguasaan konsep teoritis kebahasaan, pembelajaran bahasa, dan teknik berkomunikasi lisan dan tulisan dalam konteks keseharian umum, akademis, dan pekerjaan. 3. Mahir berbahasa Inggris, lisan dan tulisan dalam konteks keseharian umum, akademis, dan pekerjaan atau tujuan tertentu. Materi-materi yang diajarkan adalah Introduction to English Grammar, Part of Speech, Punctuation, Tenses, Phrases, and Structures, Clauses and Structures, Sentence Types and Component, Active and Passive Voice, and last, Direct and Indirect Speech. Pendekatan yang digunakan pada pembelajaran ini adalah student-centered learning yang menekankan pembelajaran berpusat pada mahasiswa. Strategi yang digunakan adalah collaborative learning. Model pembelajaran yang digunakan adalah cooperative learning. Metode yang digunakan adalah diskusi dengan menerapkan self-reflection untuk mencapai tujuan pembelajaran. Untuk mencapai tujuan pembelajaran di mata kuliah ini, saya membagi 14 kali pertemuan, tidak termasuk UTS dan UTS. Pembelajaran yang dipaparkan dalam video ini adalah pembelajaran pada pertemuan ke-6, di mana mahasiswa diharapkan mampu mengidentifikasi parts of speech, verbs, dan lain-lain. Evaluasi hasil belajar mahasiswa dilakukan secara menyeluruh berdasarkan berbagai komponen penilaian yang mencakup nilai sikap 15%, tugas 45%, UTS 15%, dan UAS 25%. Untuk memastikan objektivitas, keadilan, dan akuntabilitas dalam menilai hasil belajar mahasiswa, saya menggunakan skema penilaian yang telah ditetapkan oleh Universitas Nias. Bagian akhir dari pemaparan mata kuliah ini, silakan saksikan video berikut ini. Selamat menyaksikan. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Right, before we continue to study about fundamental grammar, I ask one of you come to in front to pray for us, please.
Alright, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Lord, Father, would say thank you for your guidance until this time. God, we will begin to study. Please give us spirit in order of our lesson today. We can keep in our mind.
Right. Let's uncheck your attendance list. Listen to your name. Yes, name. Ria Memoris Areva, Sayani Hati Bula, Sehati Labala, Sophie Setia Diana Zenua, Selvin Trihartati, Lina Angelina, Yunita Tapnahel. Ada temanmu yang absen?
No.
Ada semua?
Yes.
Baik. Do you remember what our last topic last week?
Yes.
What's there?
Parts of speech.
Yes, parts of speech. And what's the part of speech? Specifically we study about? Yes, preposition and interjection. Who can tell us what's the preposition you still remember or you know? Who can? Preposition? Maybe? Please?
The preposition that is in, on, at, and etc.
Right. Any other one from this side? Yes. Sarah, please.
So preposition is words that help us to decide that the location of something. So for example, in, on, at, bottom, below, and etc.
Thank you. Interjection. Who still remember about interjection? One of you from here, interjections? Yes, stand up, Sophie.
Interjection have function to show our feelings or emotion, such as oops, wow, and what a beautiful day. That's all.
Okay, very good. Now, do you know that study about part of speech very important? Why it is very important? Because part of speech, in part of speech, we study about the kinds of words. I give you examples like noun. Noun. We studied noun? Yes? Yes. Noun. Yaitu kata Nah. Noun in sentence has some functions such as noun as subject, ya kan? Noun as object, yes? Noun as the subject of complement. So, you must master all parts of speech to help you to study to the next level. Because it is fundamental grammar. Right? Who has ever heard about verb? There is verbs, ya. Who has ever heard about verbs? Siapa pernah dengar tentang verbs? Waktu kamu SMA, bagaimana? Sudah pernah mempelajari tentang kata kerja? Yes. Okay. What verbs? What is verbs? Show, show, condition, show, state of being. Right. Do you want to know it? Yes. Okay. Before this, I want to tell you What's the purpose of our study? Setelah mengikuti pembelajaran ini, mahasiswa diharapkan penguasaan konsep teoritis kebahasaan, pembelajaran, dan teknik berkomunikasi lisan dan tulisan dalam konteks keseharian umum, akademis, dan pekerjaan. Subjek pendidikannya yaitu mampu mengidentifikasi parts of speech, verb, and punctuation dalam kalimat. Nah, indikator pencapaian pembelajaran yaitu ketepatan mengidentifikasi parts of speech, verbs dalam kalimat. Pendekatan yang kita gunakan di dalam pembelajaran ini yaitu student-centered learning. Strategi pembelajaran kolaboratif, model pembelajaran cooperative learning, teknik pembelajaran, metode pembelajaran yang kita gunakan yaitu diskusi dan teknik pembelajaran adalah self-reflection. Verbs tells what the subject does. Verbs tells what happened to the subject. And the last is express the subject is like. Here is some example. Look at the examples. Examples of verbs. Now, look at the sentence. My father reads newspaper. Now, where is the verb here? The verb here is read. The second example is they are happy. The verb here is are. Verb has some characteristics. First, agree with the subject. The second is change form. And the last is show message. Look at the verse characteristics. Agree with the subject. Look at the example. He plays football. The verb here, plays. They play football. Right. Thus, the verb here is play. Look at the differences between plays in the first sentence and the second sentence. Why we say that agree with the subject? Here, verb agree with the subject, or the using of verb here, it should be based on the subject. When the subject is the third person singular, she, he, it, yes, always at S or ES when we use it in simple present tense. Next, change form. Now, verb can be changed in the different form. First, base form. Second is past form. Third is past participle and present progressive atau present participle. Look at the changement of them. Word become word. Become at the third form word. And in the present participle, working. The aspect of the verb can show in the different time or in different form. I give example. Read. She is reading now. She is reading now. Is reading. Is reading here. Yeah. So progressive. Progressive or show the action. Yeah. The action is happening when the speaker speaks. The verb here is write. Yeah, the verb here is write. Write here, it is an action. Do you practice action when you write? Yes. Actually, you use your brain to write. Next is the children play before, when you play something, actually what you used to play, you may use your leg, you may use your hand. So that's why we say that it is action or verb action. Types of verb. Yeah, there are 8 types of verbs. First is action verbs. Second is study verbs. Third is thinking verbs. Fourth is helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. The fifth is transitive verbs. The sixth is intransitive verbs. The seventh is regular verbs. And the last is irregular verbs. What's the type of verb? The verbs assist the main verb, like be, have, has, and also modal. Yeah, include into auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Look at examples. You can swim. Can here as a modal. Yeah, precede the main verb or assist the main verb. The next is transitive verb. Yeah, transitive verbs. Transitive verbs here require a direct object. This is the characteristic of transitive verb. Look at examples. She bought a laptop. Bought here as a verb, laptop as direct object. I read a book. I read a book. Read here as the verb and the direct object is a book. The last types of verb, pay attention to the slide. The last type of verb is irregular verbs. The form of verbs, do not follow plus ed in the second form and also in the third form. But these verbs, should be memorized. Look at the example. Go. The first form is go. The second form is went. Went become gone. See become so at the second form. At the third form is seen. Take as the first form and the second form is took. The last form is taken. Right, students? I have explained to you about verb, about the definition of verb, what is verb, the second, the characteristic of verb, the fourth is the function of verb, and the last types of verbs. When you have some confusion about the explanation, you can ask me. Raise hand, you want to ask questions? Raise hand, please. Alright. Put down your hand. Okay, the first. You. Akbar, please stand up. Please perform your questions.
I have one question into the type of the verb. So my question is the verb, the different auxiliary verb, and the auxiliary verb, because both from the each type itu have to be where in the sentence have to be how we can distinguish the to be is the leading verb or the auxiliary verb. So that's my question.
Right. The difference is between auxiliary and linking verb. Next question. Stand up, please.
Thank you. My question, because we are already discussed about the characteristic of verbs. My question is, how we can know if the verb agree with the sentence in the subject within the sentence. That's my question.
How we know
How will we know if the word agree with the subject in the sentence?
Yeah, thank you. Right, I will answer question from Akbar. The differences between linking verbs and auxiliary verbs. Look at the definition of linking verb. Linking verbs connects the subject to the additional information. Yeah? Linking verb here, look at is. Yeah? Linking verb here is. She is beautiful. What's the information of the subject? Beautiful. So linking verb here connect the information to the subject. Connects the additional information to the subject. I give you the next example. They seem happy. What's the additional information of the subject? Happy. Yeah? The additional information of the subject is happy. So, same here, we used to connect subject and the additional information. How about you? Do you agree? Understand? I understand. Right? The next question from Sister Sayani about the characteristics of verb. Sister Sayani asked about how to identify that verb agree with the subject. Look at examples. He plays football. He plays football. The second, they play football. The difference between them about the subject. The first sentence use third person singular subject. He. In simple present tense, when the verb follows subject he, she, he, we should plus suffix s or es. That's why we should suffix s here become plays. The second, they play football. Play, we do not add suffix. Why? Because the subject is they, or the third person plural. Third person plural, first person singular, and second person plural or singular. We do not add s or es when we use it in simple present tense. That's why one of the characteristics of the verb agree with subject. It means that we use the verb based on the subject. How about you, sisters? Is it clear? Yeah? Alright, students, do you have questions more? Nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Because there is nothing more questions of you, now please form your group. 3 or 4 person of each group. Time given to you, hurry up please. Right. Every group, look at the exercise at the slide. Hello. Pay attention to the slide, please. You have 3 exercises, but in this time, you must do the first exercise. Look at the instruction. Identify the verb and make it correct based on its characteristics and function. So, we have 6 sentences here, and you need to revise the sentence because the sentences are incorrect. I give you time 6 minutes, please.
Yes.
Right. I will just group to be the first presenter to answer or to revise the incorrect sentence at the slide. Okay, the first group. So now please, you revise or improve the weaknesses from the number 1 to number 3.
We are answering the number 1 to number 3. The first is number 1. The sentence is he don't like coffee. The sentence is incorrect. And the correct one is he doesn't like coffee. Why? Because there he is then as the subject he is the first person singular. So because he he here stands as the first person singular, he's supposed to use does not don't. So the correct one is he doesn't like coffee.
Okay, thank you. First group. Okay, this group.
I'm going to answer number 4. We has much money, and of course this is an incorrect sentence where the verb here is has, and the correct one is we have much money. Then number 5, she have written the letter, and of course this is also incorrect because there is she has written the letter. The correct one.
Okay, thank you. Give applause. Right, look at the example. Now, why don't is incorrect? Because don't here cannot agree with the subject here. So it must use doesn't. Yeah, doesn't. Number 2, was here as incorrect verb. Why it is incorrect? Because the subject is they. They must followed by auxiliary word. Understand?
Yes.
Do you have questions more?
No.
Is everything clear about the exercise?
Yes.
Right. Now look at the exercise 2 and 3. The exercise 2, identify verbs and its types in the sentence below. So you must identify the types of the verbs and then determine the types of verb of the sentences. And the next, here is the last exercise. Please read 3 to 5 books about parts of speech. Then make a good teaching module and submit it after UTS or middle test. That's all about verbs today. And it can be concluded that verb is a most important of parts of speech because it's determining how or its affect how use it in the sentence. Alright, my students, because there is nothing more you want to ask about verbs, don't forget to do your assignment, finish it, and submit it on time. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for attention you have given to me in front of this class, and see you next time. Bye bye.